So if you've not already heard, Chapter 2 of the Age of Sorcery is coming pretty soon, bringing the new Headhunter mechanic along with it. What is Headhunter? Well, let's dive in and take a look together. Headhunter is a brand new game mechanic where you're tasked with hunting down sorcerers and returning them, dead or alive, to a group of Kitai mercenaries. These mercenaries are working for Mech Kamoses, a black ring sorcerer that is trapped in the exiled lands after defying Tothamon. The Kitai mercenaries offer payments for bounties delivered. These rewards, ancient obelisk coins, can be used to claim a variety of rewards. You also can get quite a few other valuable resources from handing in bounties. To get started, you'll have to hunt down some sorcerers. If you choose to speak to the Kitai exiled captain, he'll tell you some lore and also explain that there are 3 tiers of bounties: sorcerer's skulls, live subjects, and the skulls of powerful sorcerers. The Ancient Obelisk rewards scales for each tier, and they are as follows. Sorcerer's skulls are worth somewhere between 5 and 8 Ancient Obelisks. Live sorcerers are worth somewhere between 9 and 11 Ancient Obelisks. And Magi skulls are worth somewhere between 15 and 22 Ancient Obelisks. Do bear in mind these reward numbers could change as this is test live and the update hasn't yet been pushed to the live game. Sorcerer's skulls are a seemingly guaranteed drop from any sorcerer NPC, so you'll get tons if you're farming pages. You can offer the skulls by interacting with the thrall pot in any of the camps. Live sorcerers need to be knocked out and dragged to the cage, just like how you'd knock out and drag a thrall to a wheel of pain. By interacting with the large cage in the camp, you'll place the unconscious sorcerer inside and therefore get your reward. Dennis mentioned on the dev stream that the Magi skulls are acquired from the Witch Hunt events and are worth the most obelisks because of how restricted the supply of them is. I haven't been able to confirm this myself on Test Live as I have not yet seen a Witch Hunt event spawn, but that is how Magi skulls are acquired. Kitai mercenaries are spread across both the exiled lands and the Isle of Siptah. I'll be showing you their locations on both maps denoted by red dots where each camp is located. The Exiled Lands has 10 camp locations, with each spot having a Kitai captain and 2 traders and 2 fighters. They're spread fairly evenly across the map, with the Frozen North and Tundra being the only 2 biomes without a Kitai mercenary camp. The Isle of Siptah has 12 camps spread across the isle. The placement of these camps mean that you shouldn't really be too far away from a Kitai mercenary at any given location. The largest area without a camp is the southern centre of the isle, and even then you have some accessible camps nearby on the fringes of the southern isles. So we know how to use the system. What are the rewards? Well, alongside the ancient obelisks from handing in bounties, you'll also get a wealth of other resources. You'll find yourself with tons of alchemical base, steelfire, goldstone, silverstone, gold coins, silver coins, demon blood, and even some small amounts of high tier food. If you are in need of any of those resources, this method is top tier. You get tons of those items. Dennis did mention that these rewards are still under consideration, and seeing as the quantity of valuable resources is pretty high at the moment, I could possibly see this being nerfed down in the test live before full release. Dennis did also say though that they wanted this event to feel rewarding as you're spending your time here instead of farming, so I wouldn't expect the rewards to be completely nerfed into the ground. The ancient obelisks you earn can be spent with the merchants in each Kitai mercenary camp. At the moment in Test Live, the rewards don't seem to be properly implemented, as it seems to be more for testing the system itself. In the full release, the Kitai mercenaries will offer bearer packs of resources, tier 4 named thralls, various legendary weapons and gear, black blood tools, and of course the Mad Prophet armor set. Each merchant will sell something different, and there's 2 per camp, so you may have to hunt around to find exactly what you want. That being said, the same loot pool is available across both of the maps, so you won't have to go hopping between maps to find the item you need. Finally, Headhunter is of course a limited time mode lasting through the entirety of Chapter 2 for a period of presumably about 3 months. Assuming this update does indeed land in early December as targeted, Headhunter will likely become unavailable sometime in March 2023. Most of the rewards are already attainable in-game through farming or legendary chests, but as for the Mad Prophet armour, Dennis said on the dev stream that it won't be going away after the event is finished, and that he'll find a way to integrate it into the game once the event is over, just as they did with the Skelos Master Cultist armour set from the Grave Matters event. It's also worth noting this probably isn't the last time we'll see Ancient Obelisks either. Dennis mentioned this is a currency they plan to use for future content as well, so therefore when future content does come in, be that in Chapter 3 or in the next stage after Age of Sorcery, the current stocks of Ancient Obelisks will be wiped, and then it will be reintroduced with whatever mechanic is using it. Overall, is the Headhunter mechanic good? Well, I think it's a pretty fun side attraction. It's not a huge game-changing update, but the mechanic is fun to interact with, adds a nice bit of lore into the game, and offers a pretty fair reward for your time. I'm particularly really interested in how it ties into the lore with Mech Camoses and all the backstory of the Exiled Lands, which I am working on a lore video about, so I'll be interested to see how it progresses and what actually happens in Chapter 3. And there we have it, everything you need to know about the Headhunter mechanic coming to Conan Exiles in Age of Sorcery Chapter 2. Thanks for watching. Seeing as the update is on test live, some of the reward structures and mechanics are still a bit up in the air, but I do think that Headhunter is shaping up to be a nice addition that gives you a bit more to do in Conan Exiles. If you enjoy my content, all the links to my Twitch, Twitter, Discord, Patreon, Host Havoc affiliate page, NordVPN discount and NordPass discount are available in the description below. However, of course, you can simply just leave a like, a comment or subscribe. Any of those are very greatly appreciated. Patrons get a bunch of nice benefits, including sneak peeks of videos, your name in every video, custom made wallpapers in 1080p and 4K resolutions, full-size build blueprints, Discord roles and more. That being said, a massive thanks to all of our esteemed coffee cultists on screen now for continuing to support the channel over on Patreon. Again, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon.